Chappelle
Okay.
show.
Hey man, did y'all see that monologue was epic?
Yes.
I mean, I think he nailed that monologue. You get a chance to see it, Miss Kiki?
Brilliant.
You get a chance. You get a chance. It's like 15 minutes on YouTube.
What is it?
His monologue. He nailed Kanye and the whole everything that's going on. He nailed it perfectly.
Why I be so late to everything?
That's a good thing. You're not plugged in. Get all the shit hitting you 24/7. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, Dave. Now they're coming after Dave. Hell, I heard they're coming after Ice-T.
They've been after Dave.
Yeah, he gave them what they wanted on purpose.
But they said that his monologue was different in the rehearsal. They said he flipped it.
Hey y'all, I
when
love
it went
it.
live, and now that's kind of the. I mean, he didn't do that during rehearsal, so Dave did his thing.
To me, them is strong black men to me because they standing up against their oppressor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everybody bows down to the white man. Everybody changes their story because they have so much power. I love it.
Yeah, you get a chance, man. He, like I said, he goes over a lot of people's heads because he's not disrespecting. He's just naming. He's just stating it as it is, and people don't want to digest that.
Ed, he said "nigga" 3 times on NBC.
Without being censored. They didn't censor.
2 words you can't say in succession.
Yep.
The
and juice. Yeah. See, like I said, he made
same
it.
Thing he did to Comedy Central.
Yes, he made. People don't understand.
You can't say it. You just can't.
People don't understand how the magnitude of that monologue was. And Jay just pointed it out. How many times he said "nigga." But when you say what you call, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Do you think they're gonna kill him? They ain't gonna kill him because it's too much. It's too much spotlight on them right now.
Nah, they're not gonna kill him. They move a little bit differently, and again, if you used a little more than half of your brain when dealing with Mr. Chappelle, you understand he's coming from a genuine place. He calls it straight down the line. It's just over your head. Yep. You think he's being offensive? It's those people who say that. Kyrie said, like, first of all, Kyrie didn't say anything. He just tweeted. But again, we live in a society where you can lose your career by taking a knee.
You can lose your career for being who you are, and that's
part too.
That's it.
Yeah, I
will go deep into it, but you just lose your career for being who you are if your skin is like mine.
Yeah, and like I said, Dave walked that line, and nobody does it like him. Nobody does it like him.
He was mad articulate with it, even when he flipped it on him.
And that's what's
part they don't like.
Exactly, because he made sense, and it was like, I hope the rest don't catch on to what he's saying, because everything he's saying is spot on, and that's what fucks them up. Because it's like, we want to cancel him, but if we cancel him, we're gonna be canceling him for saying the correct shit.
And it's just gonna make him even more popular.
Thank you.
And take money out of their pocket because we're not going to have
even brighter
to see.
They knew what they were getting. SNL knew what they were getting when they booked Dave to host. Oh yeah, they knew what they were getting.
When you book Dave and Black Star, come on, son,
same night.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I checked, that monologue had 6 million views, and that was like yesterday. So this controversy makes money.
Thank you. And that's why they'll book him again. But I think they're on the way out. I think this is like the last season for SNL. I think they were talking about they're going to wrap it up.
Really?
Like 50-something years?
Like a condo.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's insane.
I think Dave was like, shit, I'm going to give him something on the way out if this is it, And he did it. He delivered. It was like their numbers haven't been this great. And they can't even recall the last time the numbers were like, maybe the last time he was on there. But yeah, Dave did his thing, man. And like I said, half the stuff went over people's heads, and it made it seem like he was anti-Semitic, and he wasn't. Like, again, I was like, what did he say? They
is really loving this word, anti-Semitic.
Yeah, they're gonna attach that there, because again, they went after Ice-T, and all he did was be part of the skit.
Yeah. Everything's anti-Semitic when you start telling the truth, right? And that's what we boil down to. The crazy thing is the same thing they said about Kanye, him being crazy, is the same thing they said about Chappelle when he wouldn't play that game.
Exactly.
That's why, the truth be told, that's why, because before Prince died, he was exposing him. Before Michael died, he was exposing them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tupac, it goes down. They kill everybody.
And that's why you got to walk that fine line, because our black leaders don't live too long. Yeah, allegedly. Our black leaders don't allegedly live that long.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm, Megger.
Why are we saying allegedly? So I could.
This kind of somewhat of our little
allegedly
half-ass disclaimer.
Allegedly, but I mean it. My name Keith. Allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly. That's what my mama might have. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But how long are we going to pay? Not pay attention to everyone that comes out to expose these people, especially when they talk about like sacrifices. That was one thing Kanye had mentioned earlier today, and we've all mentioned it over the years.
There's sacrifices, man, and there's choices.
Did you
can't conflate the two.
Did you catch what he said with the names that he dropped? Then he said, "There's nobody I won't name." Mm-hmm. Then he said, "But I haven't killed anybody though, so I can't go to jail for making anti-Semitic statements." But they could go to jail. But I'm just saying I didn't kill anybody though.
He sounds like a dude that's still he's in a lot of pain. He's still carrying a lot of stuff.
Y'all can't say that.
What's up?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to try to dismiss it that way, but what he's saying is the other names he dropped, you might want to not talk about me. Don't call me crazy no more. Because my crazy ass knows what the fuck.
I don't think he's crazy. And I don't think he's hurt. I mean, of course, anybody gonna be hurt by losing their mom, but I think that that's what we do. And then it seems like black people jump on the bandwagon and we want to call him crazy too. I don't think he's crazy at all. He's just exposing and he's dropping knowledge. To me, that's my take on Kanye.
To me, he has a bad habit of again stepping on his own message.
You know what?
Because one day
I just think he needs PR. Like he needs somebody to help him get what he needs to say out.
He needs to think. First he needs to stop, gather himself, collect himself, get a pencil, pad, and write his thoughts down and just collect himself, because he's all over the board. Like I said, he signed up for this chaos. He married a Kardashian. He signed up for this hype. He signed up for all the smoke. And mind you, Kanye has one of the world's biggest egos. He was the man, when he hit that, when he hit Forbes, when he was doing the billions. And mind you, he was in bed, laying with his wife, the reality star who hit the billionaire status before he did. Now he made those deals with Adidas and the Balenciaga and all that other stuff, and it pushed him on the top, and he got to the list. But still, with him, it's always competition, man. You heard it in his rant, like, "Oh, I'm that pussy nigga," the da-da-da-da-da, and it was like, who's calling you pussy? You didn't made your money, you didn't did your thing, man. That's like when I said he's coming from a hurt place. He's still that little kid that couldn't get a deal. He still ain't letting that go. When he was trying to shop all his stuff, when they were like, "Nah, dude, you ain't a rapper. You just a producer. Get in the corner, shut up, and do Cameron's next album. Shut up." And they said he would leave he would leave crying and be like, "Dude, I'm a rapper too, man. I'm not just a producer." He's still carrying around that hurt. And then, everything else with his mom and all that other stuff. Like I said, he's all over the map. He just needs to sit down and gather his thoughts and just, what he's saying could be articulated completely different. And it wouldn't be it wouldn't come off as so brash as it is,
Oh no, it still will. It still will. I mean, we listened to Chappelle.
Would you do
a monologue the other day?
While you talking all that stuff, would you do it?
I wouldn't do half the stuff that he did.
And like people go against the grain.
Yeah,
if platform as a billionaire.
If it didn't fuck up my brand.
Why are you so worried about your brand? He ain't worried about his brand. He
not
good.
Anymore. Now that it's gone. Now that's on the downside. Like I said, he signed up for that. He was part of it. He signed up. He jumped on the Kardashian train. You know, he didn't need to. He wanted to because of his ego.
He was already on a train before that one, though.
Hey, like I said, he was, trying to be up there with the Beyoncés and the Jay-Z's. He wanted to be that power couple.
So imagine painting yourself into a corner that you didn't realize you were going to be painted into.
And
then you realize you're surrounded by all the people that if you say anything, they have the power to take it away from you.
And he took that chance.
Yeah.
He rolled the dice, and look what happened. The dude lost, almost $2 billion in a day.
And how does that happen? Like in the
only if you truly don't have it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These are just numbers you throwing around, bro.
Yeah, just like
you really ain't got that shit.
What happened with FTX? We think we actually think we saw the money, but where is it?
It doesn't exist.
See what I'm saying?
It's merely a dissenting voice to the truth that I speak.
And dude lost a lot more than Kanye did. And then him doing that whole thing, saying he's like Emmett Till. And then, he know what it's like to be like George Floyd.
Oh, no, I didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
There's certain things you don't say because I'm just like, I know you want to get people's attention, but that's not how you do it. Because you're hurting you're hurting that man's family. And that's, you just don't do that.
That's what I was saying, Ms. Kiki, about him taking some time out to write down what he really wants to articulate so that he can hit his message right out the park.
Who's the true victim in all of this is Kyrie Irving.
Yes. Just like Chappelle said. He's like, Kanye said so much, Kyrie done got in trouble.
They hated Kyrie when he took his name, accepted his name from the Lakota Sioux Nation. And when he told Dennis Schroeder he didn't like him calling him the N-word on the basketball court. And then he made a valid point. What if the referees keep listening to this over the years and they start calling us that? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
They've been on
the line.
They've been on Kyrie since the vaccine.
That was after. That's the third strike.
Ever since he said the earth was flat, bro.
That was a part of the same third strike. Yeah. If you follow the line, what got him out of good grace with them is when he said he was an American Indian. And then he said something about another black player who doesn't happen to be American, Dennis Schroeder, calling him the N-word on the court. And he made a big deal about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he went to the vaccine and the flat earth right at the same time. That was the perfect storm.
Yep. They'll wrap your ass up in a nice little present when you do shit like that. Again, don't step on your message. You were on point. Just keep going. It's a time and place for all those conversations, but not at once.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, follow the line. Like, dude, you double dutching. What are you doing? Stay on course, man. And that's what Kanye has an issue.
I don't think it's a Kanye issue. I think it is an issue of never speak of us. Because as you look, Chappelle, he did a perfect monologue where it was not offensive to
at all. But they're writing that whole Kanye shit because he mentioned it and was like, dude, if anything, he clowned them.
You don't even have to say right, but there you go, Ed. You don't even have to say their name. It just to bring attention to the negative aspects and possibility or cast any type of dispersion, right?
Yeah.
So when he said if it's blacks, it's a gang. If it's Italians, it's a mob.
Yep.
If it's Jews,
well, they're two different.
Don't say anything about it, right? Don't speak of it again.
Dave Chappelle is like very intelligent with his word. Like you could just tell, like they're two different people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a master of ceremony when it comes to this. It's like
he's amazing.
This is his lane.
That's his lane. Like he speaks. You know what I mean? Like he's in front of people. Oh my God.
He makes white people look left and right when they laugh to make sure it's okay. to like cross the street. They're like this.
He even addressed the wide. No, let me not say it. He even addressed the gay community.
Yeah.
In his last stand-up, now I did see that. I'm about to watch.
It wasn't offensive. He was just naming. He's just going through his experience, and he had an experience with somebody who was trans. To the point where he was actually helping out that person's kid at the end. But people don't want to talk about that. It's just all of a sudden we got to cancel Dave. It was like, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck.
And we're at a point in reality TV where just this drama brings attention. And when you don't have drama, you got to create it.
Yeah. Because if I would have never even tuned in to see what the hell everybody was, jumping on Kyrie's neck on, and I realized he didn't even say a word.
He didn't say anything, man.
No,
they didn't realize it was he retweeted and
his statement was, "I don't agree with everything in this documentary, but it's a good watch."
But my thing is, somebody brought up a point where he retweeted a movie that's streaming on
Amazon.
Amazon
Prime.
But nobody said nothing
showing
about
Shaquille O'Neal's theater, and he calls him an idiot.
Right, and nobody saying anything about Mr. Bezos for making money off this, because that's after, I guess, Kyrie said something about the movie. The numbers went through the roof.
Oh yeah,
with trying to check this damn movie out, and nobody said nothing about Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, they got it on Prime for $50. Like, I'm not buying that for no $50.
Or Shaquille O'Neal. It's okay for anybody in the Good Old Boys Club to make money off of the plight of the people who is being, insensitively addressed in this documentary, right?
Right.
Like, we all know that the Holocaust did occur, right?
Yes.
Right. We know that the real narrative was that who was responsible for the Holocaust. That's the real elephant in the room in that discussion. We know it happened. We know exactly how many people died.
Right.
We know it was horrible. It should have never happened. Right.
Right.
So let's just acknowledge that, so they don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. He said, "I don't agree with any of those narratives." He said, "You didn't even ask me what I agree with." But I'm saying, how can I be anti-Semite if I know who I am? Keep that same energy when we talk about anti-something else.
It's not,
that's what he kept saying.
Yeah.
But the one thing that was interesting, did y'all catch both him and Kanye made this similar statement? "Come for me, I have an army."
Yeah. Yeah.
He did say that. Now I give him that. And that attitude is where I think where Kyrie really got the front end of the wrath, is because he said, "Come for me, I got an army."
Again, like I said, we have to be careful, especially in this climate, and considering our not so-called, but our black leaders, they tend to, here we go. That's it, right there.
So this is from the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League. And it trashes this film. Let's see. The film promotes beliefs commonly found among anti-Semitic and extremist factions of the BHI movement, including claims that modern Jews are imposters who stole the religious heritage of black people and have engaged in a cover-up to prevent black people from knowing their true identity.
I'm just not going to allegedly speak on this because I don't have a billionaire. I don't have no billion to take. You take my little bit of money.
That's why we keep it light and we always say allegedly when we're speaking on technical subjects. Yeah,
this is from the ADL. The film also amplifies long-standing anti-Semitic tropes about Jewish power, control, and greed, including false claims that Jews control the media, and disputes the identity of modern Jews, claiming they are religious converts who descended from Khazars and have no historical connection to the land of Israel.
Depends on where you get your facts from. Depending on where you get your facts from.
Let me just say this: your reading voice is amazing.
Amazing.
It's the hair. It's the hair, baby.
It's the hair. I got new hair.
Incredible.
It's the hair.
Incredible.
It's insulating the room. It's making this. His lows a little bit lower.
But here we have even the ADL coming out and spreading bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a complete shit show of lies. I don't know.
Hey, you said they claim they have their army. Hey man, just go with peace. my motto: go with peace, and just keep it pushing, man. It's like Dave. Just that should be in like every college, curriculum. Just to watch this damn monologue.
Hey man,
it's crazy, man. It was amazing, man. And also shout out to Black Star. They did their thing, man. You would have thought they never broke up, but that's another. That's another.
Dave came real strong. Like I know you really paid attention to it, but like I could watch this again, and I'm going to see something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He flat out said, "We're not the ones that came after y'all. We're not the ones that talk negative about. If we speak, we speaking from our angle of the truth."
That's it. That's all it is.
Because we hate you. It's not because. Yo, man, my father was divorced from his job, and his boss was, you heard me right, divorced. They let him go from Channel 33 WYTV, for irreconcilable differences because he wouldn't castigate Louis Farrakhan when he made a statement about a gutter religion, and the boss tried to misquote him and say he said gutter people. Ooh. And all my father did was correct him on the quote because that was his fucking job.
Yep. That's how that works, son.
Blackballed throughout the entire country.
That's how
That's why we need to work for ourselves. Fuck this shit, allegedly.
Let's see.
She plugged that perfectly. That's how that works.
So it sounds like your father, Kanye West, and Chappelle are falling victim to this long-standing anti-Semitic trope about Jewish power, control, and greed, including false claims that Jews control the media.
Yeah.
Except for 2 out of the 3 never said that. All they did was correct what was being said about something someone said or a documentary that was shared.
That's it. He didn't even say nothing. It was just I retweeted a movie that's being shopped and sold on Amazon.
So there's
y'all coming for me. I'm not making no money off this.
Where they was trying to get him is because they were saying he was promoting it.
Correct.
Because that's all that's why he had to keep saying I didn't promote. And he was like, all I did was put it on there.
Yeah, you know I just retweeted. And for them, they're like, because of your followers. The man kept saying, "Oh yeah." So when you were promoting, he's like, "I did not promote shit." You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
But you know who did promote it? Shaquille O'Neal and Jeff Bezos.
Yep.
And you know who called Kyrie an idiot? Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. Do you know what Divine 9 Greek letter organizations they belong to?
Omega.
Do we know why?
I seen LeBron James went to some Pope shit. Did y'all see that?
Some what?
He was like the only black dude there. He was like at a Pope wedding or something. Like
I thought that was a Jewish event that he was at.
Oh well, yeah. That's why I was like, what was he doing?
Yeah, because they had on yarmulkes.
Okay.
Yeah, why was he there?
Because he has a hair yarmulke
or something.
Hey man,
he better get his Jewish ass out of there. Allegedly,
his Hebrews to Negroes ass.
Hey, have any of you guys seen the movie?
No,
I have. Okay, let me say this correctly. I've never subscribed nor been a follower of the creator of the documentary, but I have peeked in on his information over the years. And after having researched this particular topic for over 30 years of my life, I would disagree vehemently with about 60% of what he put in that documentary.
You need to be Kanye's PR.
There's an entire agenda. I'm kind of mad at both of them for even speaking out in favor of using that term in regards to us. Because if you tell the truth about the ones that claiming that heritage, and there's some negative aspects of that, right? Why would you claim that and then put that on us, haven't we? Let me just. Okay. I'm trying not to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, I got
but
you.
I ain't trying to really hold.
I'm just gonna allegedly shut the fuck up because I'm ready to go toe to toe with this. I want to talk, but I'm allegedly shut up.
Hey, go ahead and talk. You know, what are they going to do? Take our 395 subscribers from us?
No, they're gonna take my $395.
And don't forget to hit the like button, damn it.
Yeah, like, share,
please. Like, share, all that good stuff, man. Yeah. What the fuck am I drinking? Cellar number 8.
Oh shit.
What you doing?
I'm sorry, hit the wrong button, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Okay. We Gucci.
I mean, all right, so we kind of touched on it, right? All right, so Papa John's. Do I need to elaborate?
No.
Who they go and get? He says the N-word.
Yeah.
Now let's reverse that. If it had been Papa Shaq's and he said something anti-Semitic, would he have been able to go and find someone of that heritage to come in and save the company's perception of the company in that community?
Hell yeah. Somebody would have just searched Shaq fucking pizza shop and told him to go.
Seinfeld Johns. Yeah. Easy. Because it's money to be made. You know, Shaq ain't stupid. It was money to be made. And he did that.
But how often does the Seinfeld's pizza occurrence take place?
It doesn't, but you said, would it be hard to find somebody? Shit, man, it's just a figurehead.
Okay, maybe I asked the wrong question.
Yeah, that's all. It's just a figurehead.
You absolutely know Shaq would be on ESPN the next week talking about, I thought they couldn't take that from me.
You told Harpo to beat me?
Till you do right by me. Everything you touch.
Man, you got to cut this one up, man. I got to have, Miss Kiki's view on the transgender, man. She nailed that one.
Virtual draws.
And that better be number one. That better be number one. We could do like the whole segment could be on. This segment could be on Kiki, man, because she nailed that one. She was like, "Sign me up, please. Sign me up. I'm taking that."
What is it? A dildo in the back?
Hey, to our one.
It got. Why I got a screw in the front and the back? It's going both places.
To our one viewer and anyone who might see this in the next couple of days, listen. Check out. There's a book by a man named Frantz Fanon. It's called Black Skin, White Mask. The real elephant in the room is that the biggest white supremacists and supporters of anything that would cause us to be caught up in anti-whatever conversations are sellouts. Carter G. Woodson said, how can a people go forward when those who are in leadership amongst those people and know better choose to go backwards? Well, and this has been the story. This has been the story.
All right. Hey, man. Tank, before we jump out here, man, tell them about the store, and we got the shirts and all that stuff, man. You want to send them to the website and all that other good shit, man.
Yeah, that'll have to be next week because that shit still ain't up and running.
Motherfucker, you told me. You got me setting up
Trust me.
the layout, man.
Trust me, I thought it'd be up.
Okay, coming soon.
Yeah, it's close. So we got swag coming up. We got t-shirts. You know, we got the website up. It's coming. We're gonna have digital downloads, all this stuff. NFT marketplace. So it's gonna be beautiful as soon as I get it done.
Can I plug in my little podcast?
Yes, please.
Of course.
Y'all can catch us at 12 on Sundays at 6:30 p.m. and it's Deep Throat Conversations, and it's me, Kiki, co-host, and my host, Mr. Bendova. Come check us out. We talk about live and we be clowning.
Yes. That shit is dope, and these are some of the funniest motherfuckers on the podcast right
here. Exactly. That's why we kidnap Miss Kiki when we can, because we love the perspective. Appreciate it.
I thought you was about to kick me off, allegedly.
Hey, you always welcome here.
No. All right, people. Thank you.
Time to play that fucking music.
Yeah, hit that damn like button, people. Everybody.
I'm gonna go like it. I'm gonna go like it.
Yes, yes. Like, share, subscribe, tell everybody. Yes.
That goes for you too, Beat Down Brown and
everybody. Hit that damn button. All right, family.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Thank God, Eddie P, 3 the hard way. It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3 the hard way. Thank God, Eddie P, 3 the hard ways.